Hello, how are you guys? Tonight I am live. I wanted to pop on here real quick with you guys. I had such a beautiful day. I hope all of you are having as beautiful day as I am. I was gonna replant my garden and I decided not to. I actually decided to really partake in some self-care today. And that led me to get a massage, to go to the gym, and after I had already worked out, I have a couple pieces of equipment in my garage. And so I want to share this story with you. Before I share the story about what happened today, I want to just say welcome. I am Andrea Cox, the Detox Intuitive, the Hermetist. �Աndreacox.com is my main website. You can find all my health and things of that nature there. Welcome, Katie. Katie is my moderator. Please be respectful to Katie. Katie, if you can share AndreaCox.com quite a few times in the comments, like I did up there, and just say subscribe to my newsletter there. Also, if you can pull the spiritual gifts and offerings page at the Detox Intuitive and share it here so people can book readings. I am booked up for the intuitive life coaching. We had a record amount of people purchase, and I'm very grateful for that. It really makes my heart feel happy. If you are wanting the intuitive life coaching, please go to AndreaCox.com, and there'll be 3 boxes. And one says holistic wellness coaching, one says detox programs, the other says intuitive life coaching. Click on the intuitive life coaching there, fill out the questionnaire, and towards the end of March, my birthday month, I'm a Pisces, I will have an opening come up. But I had an overwhelming response. And I think that overwhelming response was due to me being in such a peaceful place right now. I am a person who is a hermetist, just loves her alone time and her solitude in order to create. And I really have learned to balance that with, going to the gym, going to the grocery store, getting out, and things of that nature. But I've had peace and quiet and time to focus on my work. And for me and my Vedic Nishaktra, welcome. Thank you as you come on and telling me where you're tuning in from. Also, if you can subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For me and my Vedic Nishaktra, which is Vishakta, work is my love. It's my love. It's my passion. And also the book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac, it has sold out now in 8 Barnes & Noble stores. It was 6 2 weeks ago. So that's really good. I'm happy. You can pick it up in Barnes & Noble, in Target, in certain Targets, certain Barnes & Noble. Online, it's available everywhere. Amazon, Kindle, Barnes & Noble, Target. Also in my shop at AndreaCox.com. I would appreciate it if you would purchase it there, because then I get to keep all the proceeds. Wrote that book because my little rescue dog was dying. Roger, he has since passed away, and wrote it to bring in funds for him. And unfortunately, it didn't bring him in at the time, but it is now. So it's like a gift that he has given me. What else? Okay, so the story about today. So one thing, a lot of you guys are asking me about this necklace. It's actually my birthstone, and it is a Celtic symbol, Celtic Scottish symbol. So I have quite a few pieces of jewelry that are Scottish in nature, and this one's special. And so thank you for asking. So I went to the gym after I had worked out in my garage, just to use they have a great steam room there, and so great that I want to sell my saunas. And I got in there, and I decided to use their sauna instead. And there was this sweet girl that asked me what I was rubbing on my skin. And I was rubbing a botanical blend that is made from herbs. And I buy this botanical blend from another friend of mine, but I also, in the past, when I had an extensive herb garden at my other house, I would make this. And it's just really good for the skin. And I was rubbing it in, we got to talking. She was a Christian girl, and she looked a lot older in a good way, but she was actually only 21. And we were talking about love and relationships. We were in there for what seemed like forever because we were both sweating so profusely by the time we got out. And she said, "Oh, well, I have a list." And I was so impressed by this girl. I said, "Do you have a list?" She said, "Yes. He needs to be God-fearing." And I loved it. I just loved interacting with her for the 20 to 30 minutes that we did. And um, I told her about the person I love, and that, about that situation. And we just had a great interaction, and before I walked out, she goes, "Well, will you pray that I find my person that meets everything on my list?" And she had crazy things on her list, like has to look good when his hat is turned backwards, all kinds of things. And I said, "I certainly will." And she goes, "Well, I'm going to pray your person, uh, I'll just keep that to myself." Anyway, so a great interaction. And, even though I'm a hermit, little interactions like that really, really make my day, where it's an even exchange of energy. Um, it's not triggering, it's peaceful, right? I can still do my work, get my work done. I'm a little hermit, workaholic, creative, and I've learned to own that. So I want to do a reading for all of you. I'm going to break up the energy with the singing bowl. I've also lit a candle for abundance. So some of the things that were coming up for me intuitively when I woke up this morning were clear quartz crystal. Some of you would benefit by carrying a clear quartz crystal in your pocket. Clear quartz crystal is something that clears energy. And even if you have negative energy with someone, or, you have in the past, or say you have to go in and pay your light bill or anything that you know, stresses you out, whatever that may be. Say you're on a public, for some reason, I feel like someone tuning in takes public transportation, could be Uber, Lyft. You could even drive for Uber or Lyft, or a bus. I'm getting bus, like I'm getting New Jersey, New York, someone takes a bus. This really clears energy. You might want to get a tourmaline for protection, and you can just carry it in your pocket. I often wear things like that on my wrists. So that is one thing that was coming up for me. Also, I'm from Ohio, so a Buckeye, Ohio State Buckeyes. I lived there for the first, 35, 34 years of my life. And a Buckeye is supposed to be good luck. We believe in that. So I always have a Buckeye. I remember finding a Buckeye with my grandma and her telling me that. Also, this baby stone, and I'm not sure what it is, but some of you may be able to figure that out. I feel like this would be good luck for the masculine, or for a feminine attracting in a masculine. Got the High Priestess card of Pisces staring at the top of this deck, but we're going to give it a whirl. So Please take what messages resonate with you, and the rest, please leave behind. I'm feeling intuitively this card is important. Okay, the Two of Swords reversed. Wait, I think that's Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so not wanting to work together with someone anymore. Ah, they might be in the upright. I think my whole deck is in reversed. So here we go. Intuitively, I feel like some of you could be traveling. You could go to a party and meet someone. I feel like you have a lot of attention on you. And it's not the person you want to be with, though, but you may meet someone. Two people may have a lot of fun this weekend. I feel like that's for someone who's traveling. It's definitely just, it appears, hold on one second, you guys, hang on, my alarm. So I was cleaning my floors earlier, which I do once a week. It's like a spiritual cleansing. I use sage and Palo Santo and all kinds of things on them. And I always set an alarm, so I'm not like cleaning all day. I set an alarm for like 60 minutes. So sorry about that. So it looks like that would just be an intimate relationship. So if you're a female, be sure to protect your energy, protect yourself. If that's not what you, I would not go in that direction, right? I know for me in my life where that is definitely not looking, right? But if I were looking, I would definitely not want something of that nature. So we have Two of Feathers, which is Two of Wands working together. Then we have an awakening, renewal, and enlightenment. Then we have the Ten of Crystals, and that's Ten of Swords in this deck, and that's stability and attainment. And we have the Chariot, discipline and determination. Okay, so this came up for me this morning, and it was so ironic. I always give credit where credit is due. Some of you may want to listen to, she's a little rough, but I like her. Well, I don't even want to say, who said the same thing, but this is what came up to me earlier, and this is what comes up to me when I see this Chariot card. Chariot is the card of Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. Each card has about 25 different meanings, but they do represent a certain sign. So I feel like there's two people at a distance watching someone in secret, and they're watching someone to gain knowledge for some type of business endeavor. But the problem is, do you see how sneaky, also someone could have weight on them. Do you see how sneaky this animal looks? Like he's putting down, like is this a rhinoceros? He's got that horn. So he really doesn't like someone, but he knows that this person is really smart, highly creative, and all of these two people, and I say two because there's a little baby in the background. These two people, this almost looks like barbed wire to me, right? I feel like these two people are at a long distance away from this beautiful peacock that's had an awakening and is full of spiritual and esoteric knowledge. Also, with this peacock, I feel that someone speaks very sharply, Eight of Swords, but it's always truthful. Also, someone could have Taurus highly aspected. It could be their south node, or they could be Empress energy, very beautiful. Also, Strength card. Someone could have Leo in their house of communication. So this is a powerful speaker, a powerful leader. But then we have this alligator and this rhinoceros at a distance. And I feel like this is a long distance, like either another country or like in New Mexico, someone with Hawaii or something. I feel like we have this toxic energy over in on this beautiful peacock to try to gain some type of knowledge to use for their business or for themselves. And we're in Pisces season right now. Taurus has moved into the North Node. Whenever Taurus is in the North Node and you try to take from someone else creatively, it doesn't work. It fails. Also, I feel like this, because I feel like the male is an alligator and this chariot is, I feel like a female. I feel like this is a couple that have recently rekindled. Maybe they made some kind of alliance together. Definitely the male has a wandering eye, that's for sure. He's sneaky, slithering over there. But I feel like this peacock knows. They feel energy and they know when people watch. And I feel like we've got, I don't like to use the word, to me, anyone mimicking you or copying you is actually flattering you. But I feel like this goes to an all new low. I feel like we've got two people over here at a distance that, I mean, they'll copy down to the hashtag. And the thing is, this peacock, we've got the elephant in the bull, the ram. That's the sign of Aries. Someone could have Aries highly aspected like I do, like Aries and Jupiter. Right now, Jupiter is in Pisces, so someone's really showing their Aries, their leadership skills. I feel like this is a person with a lot of experience, and I'm getting deep esoteric wisdom, right? So deep knowledge, it could actually be in the lineage, be in the family blood. This is someone with really, really profound spiritual knowledge. And then we've got these two people at a far, far distance. These aren't two people living on the same street. These are two people at a far, far distance that are just trying to like suck anything they can to try to create some type of business to make money. So number one, they're not in it for the right reason. That's number one. Number two, I'm getting like very light, very porous energy over here, like either not enough experience, not enough life experience, or someone having trouble grasping. For some reason, I'm getting astrology. Someone could be trying to learn astrology off someone else, but it's not in their North Node. It's not like someone over here could have like North Node in Scorpio or North Node in Libra or North Node, like a really powerful North Node, right? Like something that's destined for esoteric knowledge. And someone over here could have like the opposite, right? They could have like North Node in, I don't know, Cancer, North Node in Sagittarius, or it's like, or North Node in Gemini, like something real uh, happy-go-lucky, needs to lean more towards having fun energy. That would be this, right? Sagittariuses are fun, Geminis are fun signs. They do well having, a Scorpio North Node is deep esoteric wisdom. Like it has to come out. They've lived the life of the Empress because they would have a Taurus South Node. So it's also someone very beautiful because they've got Taurus highly aspected. So there's something like that here. So what you need to know, and you need to trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept that, okay, I'm having trouble learning this. I don't know if I would stick to it. This is a lot. I don't know if I can remember everything. It makes me nervous every time I think I'm trying to go forward with this. That's a sign. Those are your guides telling you that something isn't for you. Because what I'm getting with this, Two of Acorns, Two of Pentacles, Six of Acorns. This is past life stuff. 10 of Shells, 10 of Pentacles. These two people at a very far distance see this peacock, right? Elephant. Someone could love animals too. Bull. Someone is, they can be hard-headed, but they're very, very knowledgeable. they see them making money. This peacock has the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Those are a lot of money cards. So these two people want to recreate something similar, I'm hearing, or exact, or something in secret. I'm also hearing that this person, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for the $20. Yes, Super Chats is on. Thank you so much. These people want to create something similar as this person has created, but it's in this person's blood. And I feel like they have a pattern of doing this. I'm getting maybe a younger energy and an older energy. And I feel like the older energy has always tried to siphon this person's ideas, but I feel like the younger, but there's something about not getting what is due. So there's something karmic here. Something's not being done. So someone's destined to fail at what they're trying to create because they're constantly looking at someone else to try to create it. For some reason, I'm getting down to the hashtag. Like someone even looks at someone else's hashtags. Like they're just so concerned with what someone else does. So this is what I would do if you're this peacock energy. Continue to produce because your work is divinely protected. I feel like in the past this was able to happen, but it's not able to happen anymore. And these two people are stuck and stifled. Also, I feel like until some type of apology, like big time apology comes out, these two people are stuck money-wise. There's something about that. I get like a figure 8, like continuously, like a cat and mouse chase between the two. Okay, let's move on to love. I feel like for some of you, you could need to teach. Sorry that it's not love yet. 2 of crystals. I feel like some of you have a gift to be like some kind of counselor. Hang on. Maverick, honey, come here. Mommy's in here. No carrots yet. More carrots to come. So whoever this message is for, you could be practicing, and thank you again for the super chats. You're more than welcome to send more, everyone. Thank you. Someone's got to pay for all this now. You could be practicing setting healthy boundaries. Your guides, God is asking you, where do you need to establish better boundaries? You could be a very open-hearted, giving, kind, loving person. I also see this in the solar plexus. So you could be a mother, you could be even a grandmother. There's a bigger calling for you in life. There's something you're supposed to be doing to help others. And you could even be an earth mother. Got a lot of hands reaching for you, right? So when I went through this period of time, and I still go through it, where a lot of people need things from me, whether it's money, it's advice, it's needing me to go here, do this, or, comply to a schedule that doesn't comply with my work schedule, or, client overload or what have you. I learned to set really healthy boundaries. Now, recently, I've fallen back on those boundaries a lot, right? So what'll happen is like, I don't express my need for boundaries. Then I end up going off, right? Which doesn't make me look good and isn't good for anyone. It's not healthy. So recently I decided, you know what? I'm going to set those healthy boundaries and stick to them because this is more about really recognizing, right, where in your life you need to set healthy boundaries. If everyone needs something from you and it's impacting your quality of life, your work, your anything like that, then you need to set healthy boundaries. I know for me personally, when anything disrupts my work, I get pissed. I do. I'm like, you know what? You're not going to mess with my work. You can mess with anything. You're not going to mess with my money, my family, or my work. That's where the nasty comes out, right? So I'm getting something about killing them with kindness, whoever this is for. We also have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So you want to watch the last 2 readings because this came up crystal clear. Okay, so come out of the cave, persecution expression. So someone's afraid if they express themselves that they're going to be persecuted. And then we've got this energy here trying to release ancestral karma, patterns, childhood stuff. We've got this person out here scared to express themselves, so they go within. So, and we have this beautiful card, Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. So you're being asked to do something. Look at all the beautiful golds and the pastels in this card, to change your energetic vibration before you have a discussion, before you have a business meeting, before you talk with a partner, before you talk with your kids, you're being asked to change your vibration. It could be as simple as meditating. It could be as simple as sitting out in the sun. I know I throw a blanket out in the yard. I just kind of lay out there in shorts and a tank top to absorb vitamin D with the dogs. It's so healing. It could be something like, holding a crystal, one pointing inward, one pointing outward in each hand to balance your energy, right? All right, so this looks good. And then we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So two people have the same vision. And then Imara, where are you being called to journey to? And we have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess energy, mystic healer. Now, the High Priestess is the card of Pisces. That's my sign. So you could be drawn to hiring a Pisces healer like myself. If not me, I'm sure there's several out there. Or you could be a Pisces going through a ascension process, a soul awakening. Yeah, you're longing for home, the original light workers. Okay. Let's get to the next messages. Okay, I'm drawn actually to the love deck in this card on top that says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. We have this woman getting her vitamin D, loving the sun. So someone needs to realize that they deserve love. I feel like someone's become quite closed off. They don't share their energy with a lot of people. They're very, very picky. And this is what they don't want. We have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So someone wants something deeper than that. I also feel like someone is very mindful. I don't feel like they sleep with people. I feel like it takes people a very long time to get next to them. Okay. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So two people could be going through healing this weekend. And that's really beautiful. I'm drawn to the lotus. It's really gorgeous. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. This woman's might be a hippie, might love nature. This is gorgeous. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So I feel like we have a woman surrendering something that she feels is just not quite going to work out or in alignment. I feel like we have a masculine that could be meeting someone new this weekend. Could be at a gathering or a get-together or reuniting with someone else. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I'm drawn to the moon around this head, so I'm drawn to the beautiful purple color. I feel like someone could have recently worn purple and they were just so magnetic. We have wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And the last card, and I have to be honest here, there's a snake wrapped around two people, right? So whenever, now I don't feel like these are people that are married or anything. I feel like these are two people that are thinking about coming together. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So really honor yourself in the place that you're at. Right? If you know something or someone isn't healthy for you, honor that. If you feel drawn to someone, honor that as well. And then we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And I feel like that's where two people are. I feel like we're talking about two people that are like twin flames, that are solely their souls are connected deep within the heart space, right? Tons of past lives together, etc. And so really honor yourself. This is a tantric position to really hold one another like this. It's a very special, sacred position. It shouldn't be shared with just anyone. It's really good for opening up the heart. And then we have beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Yeah, so, when two people are true twin flames, not toxic, like karmic twin flames that mimic the real soul partner, they both get attention at the same time. They can even look similar, right? They're cut from the same cloth, right? So, but they're usually very different. And then eventually they learn, to really love some of the things they despised about the other, etc. So this is a really powerful card. And then this woman with the butterflies. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You may be seeing butterflies this weekend. You may be seeing them even, on a TV show or in a mural on a wall or something of that nature. That's a sign of a rebirth being completed. A beetle is a sign of a rebirth beginning. So if you're seeing lots of beetles, that's a sign of a spiritual rebirth beginning. Butterflies are the sign of a rebirth that is culminating. I had literally, it was this big. I took tons of Instagram and Facebook stories on it a few months ago. Raw Chef Andrea on Instagram, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox on Facebook. It was stuck to the bush out front for like a month. And I thought, is it dead? Do I move it? I was Googling what to do. And that's a sign of a rebirth culminating. And maybe a butterfly losing its life is a sign of your rebirth culminating. So awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And then we have boundaries. Okay, so deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, get grounded, impasse, highly sensitive, connect to nature. I feel like many of you need to connect to nature this weekend. There's a need to get grounded, to get lots of sleep, to maybe not drink or overindulge in food, drink, whatever. That's going to provide you with deep replenishment. There's also a need to set healthy boundaries where you feel like you're dimming your light to fit in, right? Maybe people around you don't like what you're saying or doing, and they're like, oh, person's a narcissist because they're putting themselves out there. No, that person is doing what they do best. And why are you watching them, right? And then we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way, integration. Yeah, someone's woke. Someone's woke. Some people love and support this person. I feel like this person is very financially supported by the universe because they answered their call to what they are destined to do. They have an inner temple within themselves that no matter what happens and crumbles on the outside, right? We have the crumbling Scorpio energy and a grandmother of Jesus. They are guided by their grandmothers, so they're intuitively guided. So when we get so in touch with what we are supposed to be doing, the money flows. Okay? It's not from SEO or having someone that, pays extra to get you likes and it's money's just flowing because you're doing what you're intuitively guided to do. And no one can touch a man or woman of Tao, right? So a person that is spiritually centered within themselves, yeah, they may go off every once in a while when people are overstepping their boundaries, but no matter what crumbles in their life, they remain intuitively guided. Could be from their ancestors that crossed over, could be from God, Mother Mary, whatever you believe in. We're also, I feel like this next week, we are coming to a culmination of what must go, what is not aligned in our life, what creates a fragment in us, right? What creates stress needs to go, right? Have fun, celebrate, don't be so seriously. So if you're a single female, especially this woman's in a wine glass, you may be a leader in whatever you do. You may be the one that takes all the risks first. There's a need to play and not be so serious. Have a little fun. Maybe you are supposed to take in a soulmate if that's what you're being called to do. And the last card I'm going to pull, we have Star Mother, and it says, how can you mother yourself? So this is a really important card, and what it alludes to is some of you may not have gotten the nurturing, the love, the kind feedback, the support you needed from a mother. And so what you're going through right now is teaching you how to mother and care for yourself. So this is vitally important. A lot of times we start to see things that we don't want to see, or we start getting triggered by people to remind us of things that happened in our childhood that maybe weren't fair, weren't right, in order to come up and grow and have those things heal. I have to pull two more cards because I'm so energetically aligned. This is definitely targeted towards females, I can tell tonight. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? In birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. This woman's in the middle of a labyrinth in the desert. She's looking up at all the stars, and I love that. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I know what I would do. I'm doing part of it, but I know what I would fully do. What would you do? And remember, you are never alone. Your ancient ancestors stand beside you. God stands beside you. Mother Mary, whoever you believe in, stands beside you along your journey. You are never, ever, ever alone. Your guidance that you get, the downloads you get, are divinely guided. You need to believe in yourself. But some of you need to go back and watch this from the beginning, because I feel like some of you have confused your soul tribe, feeling people maybe need to give and interact more with you than they are, when really they're teaching you valuable lessons about balance. Also, for others of you, this, what I talked about in the beginning, the two people that were very taking energy, I think you've confused what your soul tribe is supposed to give you. Their ideas, their creations are not yours to take and make money off of, right? Your soul has a creation that comes from within, that doesn't come from watching someone else make money and, oh, I want to do that now. I love you guys. I love you so much, because whatever's going on in the beginning, I feel like it's happened before. And now someone's watching someone again constantly to try to take the energy. Whoever they're watching has a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. They could have two careers that I'm hearing, run seamlessly. A pillar of light. Your vibration is raising. You are the oracle. Go back and watch this from the beginning, you guys. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend. And I'm going to be doing a sound healing Monday. I'm not sure of what time. Hopefully I'll be able to do it in the early afternoon if everything goes well. I've got a client call that evening and a client call around noon. So hopefully if everything works out and everything gets done by noon, I'll be able to do that afternoon. Thank you guys so much. So you can tune in for that. And on Facebook, I'm going to type in what my name is on Facebook right now. It's Andrea Lee Cox. And follow me there. On Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Be well. Bye. Eat healthy.